What up, Envoys? Today I'm going to go over my Gauss Prime build for you guys. So, starting off as we normally do, we are going to go over the Archon Shards. The first three are, of course, the 3 ability duration. I do want to note before we even get into the build that this is a weapons platform build. It's all about duration and focusing on your 4. So the 3 ability duration shards are necessary. They're not required, but they do help you get to certain thresholds. The other ones are casting speed. This just allows you to cast your 4 faster, on top of the fact that once you have your 4 active, you also gain additional casting speed to quickly cast your kinetic plating even faster. The other yellow shard is parkour velocity. That's just to taste. I know as Gauss you're just running, but when you do have to parkour, it is so good to have. Because not only are you fast on the ground, you're also fast in the air, which is extremely fun. On to the build itself. Sprint boost and rush, just to increase your sprint speed, because sprint speed is also affects Mach Rush. So with the current build, you run 35 meters per second, which is pretty darn fast. Going over the rest, continuity, narrow-minded, constitution, and augur message for ability duration, along with multificiency. With multificiency active, I know it says 105, but with that arcane active, it's 120 seconds. Meaning if you build up your battery at a consistent rate, you'll have about 75 to 80 seconds left on redline and thermal kinetic plating, to just go ham with your buffs. Prime flow, just because we're going to be spamming Mach Rush like it's nothing, along with our energized munitions. Adaptation, kinetic plating does cover the base damage types, along with fire, cold, and blast. Yeah, heat, cold, and blast. Adaptation's here just to cover the rest, because a toxin proc will still just go right through and kill you if you are completely unlucky. These last 2 mod slots are truly flex slots. I use Streamline just to help the offset the cost of constantly mock rushing, and preparation just let me start going from the beginning without having to use any kind of energy pad. If you really don't like energized munitions, you could just, put Thermal Sunder back in and replace any one of these with a strength mod of your choice. I don't like Thermal Sunder. That's just me, though. But you can do that as well. Arcane Pistolier is here to help our secondary have basically unlimited ammo. Like I said, this is a weapons platform build with unlimited ammo and ammo efficiency, so we don't have to reload as much as we need to. With that, we'll move on to the AX-52. This is... I just love this gun. Prime Shred is only on here until I get the Augment mod, which no one has yet, I don't believe. Once I get that Augment, it's going to go in here. Primary Crux plus your unique trait when you fire from the hip is additive, so it's 120% ammo efficiency, which gives you unlimited ammo. Now, what I also did was, while your aim shots have 400 critical chance, also on top of primary QD and primary Crux, you still have 60% ammo efficiency. With energized munitions, it should be around 80%, and I'll show that off to you here in a second to show that even when you're aiming down sights, your ammo efficiency is still pretty good and you can keep shooting. Amalgam Serration is here for the extra sprint speed, because we just gotta go fast. That's what this build's about. And just your normal stuff. Here, honestly, you could put in... honestly, whatever you want. If you want to put in a Bane mod or more status effects, more power to you, honestly. But that is it. Also, Vigilante supplies, because our companion's giving us the extra set bonus. On to the secondary, the Velox Prime. There's a specific reason I picked this, and that's because unique trait, you gain 20% ammo efficiency on top of the ammo efficiency from energized munitions. It's roughly around 80% as well. So you can keep shooting until you get enough kills to proc Pistolier, at which point you'll have 102% ammo efficiency, meaning you have unlimited ammo, and you could just keep firing without having to worry. Carnage Stingers here's just for extra status chance and slash. I would put a Bane mod here, but I like having the extra status chance and whatnot without having to put another 60/60 mod, because I just want straight heat for this. On to the Praedos. So this will still kill enemies and whatnot, but it's mostly used for the not statuses, the bonuses from the Incarnon. Specifically sprint speed and slide. This just, again, makes you go faster and slide more. And parkour velocity. Because, like I said, why be fast if you're not going to be fast in the air? The other two are initial combo and heavy attack wind-up speed. These two can be whatever you want, honestly, but it just makes things faster. The reason we're also using the Praedos is while you're getting melee hits, you're charging up your battery. So if you don't know, while Redline's active and you're building up your battery for Gauss, any time you Mach Rush, you gain 10% battery. And as you're moving, you're getting battery. Anytime you get melee hits per enemy, you gain, I think, 1%. Or less than 1%. I have to go look that up. Anyways, you're going to be hitting a lot of enemies with these, so you just build up your battery pretty decently, and you can enjoy the full benefits of Redline when you do so. On to the build itself. Nothing really interesting here. Like I said, it's mostly used to help build battery. It does absolutely kill things with ease. And melee duplicate, you can put whatever you want here. You hit so fast and you crit so much thanks to Blood Rush that this is pretty good, to be honest. For the companion, I'm using a version of the Nautilus Prime that does not use Cordon, because since I move so much around and whatnot, I can't get benefit from them being grouped up since I'm already halfway across the room. So instead I use Coolant Leak and Fired Up along with Manifold Bonds to keep casting these abilities, and Tenacious Bond just for, extra crit damage, because why wouldn't you want that? For the weapon itself, I would use the Verglass if I could get its crit chance up to 50%. With the current build, I can't. But it's mostly used to use the Vigilante set and just have Electricity Viral. It still does what it's meant to do. But that is the build. So to show off some of this stuff, I'm going to first shoot the weapons to show you how fast they kill, and then I'm going to cut to having max Redline to show you the difference. So as you see here, as I build up Primary Crux, I don't have ammo loss. If I were to aim down sight, as you can see, even with energized munitions, you don't lose much ammo either. So it's just here to help you. For the Velox, as you can see here, it's going to take a second to build up, thanks to Cascadia Flare. But as you see, once you start building it up, and once you proc Arcane Pistolier, you could just keep shooting and shooting. Now that's pretty fast, but this can get faster. And just to show off the Praedos, and that's the Praedos. So now I'm going to cut to several seconds into the future after I've built up Redline, because you probably don't want to see me to spend 60 seconds trying to get it up, so I will be right back. All right, so we are back. Built up the battery. So just to show you the fire rate, it's pretty fast. Like, it is kind of dumb how fast this can get. And I'll show you with aiming down sights that even with the fast fire rate, you can still... Man, that guy is hard to hit. Then switching to the Velox. And we just hit the unlimited ammo, so now we just keep firing and firing and firing. And then to show off the Praedos. And they're dead. And just for shits and giggles, I used the Musalon. It just basically, with this amount of fire rate, turns into a fast-firing weapon. I just lost redline, but as you saw for the last, like, 6 seconds, your fire rate is just insane on it. But, well, so next I will show you guys the run that I did solo, so you can see the build in action. But I hope you enjoyed this build so far, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. Bye!